Thank you so much for joining us for our Pet of the Week segment this week. I am Court Klopping with Action News Now, and I'm joined by Gianna Anselmo from the Butte Humane Society. Thank you so much for coming in.
I'm happy to be here.
And you brought in Tart today,
Yes.
who's such a sweetheart.
Tart is an absolute sweetheart. She is an Australian Shepherd mix that we think. She's about 10 years old, so a little bit on the older side, but don't let her age fool you. She still has a lot of spunk, still has a lot of playfulness in her heart. She knows a lot of tricks, and she has great manners as well.
Yeah, and she is super smart and very friendly. She made her rounds around the station saying hello to everybody. She was so happy to see everyone. And so she's going to make a great addition to somebody's home and just a wonderful companion. Now, Australian Shepherds are working dogs, and so sometimes they can be kind of a lot to take on, but she's a little bit older.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you brought that up. Australian Shepherds are working dogs. They need a lot of room to run around on. But with Tart here, since she is a little bit older, I think she still could use a backyard, something to maybe play around with. But since she is older, a backyard, but also a nice bed for her to lay down on. A family who's going to be home with her a lot. And since she is a little bit older, I'd say children who are over the age of 10, or just a calm environment where she will be able to relax and live out her golden years in a peaceful, happy environment.
Yeah,
So,
of course. And what has she been cat tested at all?
we are unsure with her about cats, but with proper training and introductions, I mean, she's such a sweetheart that I could see it going well.
Yeah, and she's very smart, so she's going to be able to be trained, and she's extremely treat motivated,
Yes.
as you're seeing. Gianna has a bag of treats in her little pouch there, and Tart definitely knows where they are, and she's not leaving your side at
No,
all.
she doesn't seem to be, but that's just how she is. She's a good girl. Like I said, she's really has good manners. At being 10 years old, that's kind of what you get. You get a good dog. So we're hoping to find her a good home for the rest of her golden years.
Yeah, and she is well trained. She's house trained, correct?
She's house trained. Yeah, great manners. She's still a good listener, although she is a little bit visually impaired. Her ears work great, and her nose works even better, as you can see with the treats.
Yeah,
So-
she's been sniffing her rounds around the building.
Yep.
Making sure that she finds any dropped treats around our hallways. So again, Tart is so sweet. She's going to make somebody a fantastic companion. She is 10 years old. She's a spayed female Australian Shepherd, and she is, again, Tart. She's available to adopt from the Butte Humane Society. And there's actually something else exciting going on right now at Butte Humane Society through this upcoming weekend, through January 22nd. Do you want to
Yes.
touch on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are doing an adoption event for the new year, 2023. So all animals who are a year and older will be $23 off their adoption fee. So that will include Tart and many other amazing animals that we have currently at our facility.
Okay, and this is going to be going up on our website today, January 19th. So again, that's through January 22nd that you're getting the $23 off adult dogs, which is 1 year or older.
Yep.
And I really hope somebody comes in and snatches her up because
Me
she's
too.
just fantastic.
Yep, I
Gianna,
agree.
thank you so much for bringing her in.
Thanks for having me.